All right, so you're know what's going on. I have going on right now. I have it with muted audio, and it should be live.
Let's find out.
What are you doing up there?
Zoom on this thing.
I was like, all of a sudden, I went from a horizontal to a vertical slice.
Yeah, the aspect ratio that like changed. I'm showing the video saying I'm trying to zoom in.
Yeah,
It's 2-finger pinch to zoom,
yeah,
but it's usually very laggy or not responsive at all.
yeah.
Oh, because I think
What?
it's about.
Details. I guess I can look at. I mean, I can pull up on my shit too. Come here, right next to it, I guess. I don't know why I'm relying on you. Yeah, we're good. I mean, you can still log yourself on, but
Yeah, I just want to have it.
yeah, you should. But so we are live, audio, or video only, which we're just gonna leave it that way because there's no reason not to. After you get that, let me show you what's going on here because they're gonna come back to the PD in a second. Actually, let me get Blaize down here too. See if he's gonna let the other guy work. Hey, Blaize. No, you come down here a second. Come actually physically down here.
Oh, yes. Oh, we're playing charades.
Unless you're mechanic and you can stretch your neck down here. I just on you, man. So. And did you see our new attachment? We got the scoreboard.
I saw that.
So, all right, so I just want to show you because I'm gonna have to go back to the PD.
Yeah.
So we know what's going on here. He's back and forth. So I have this run. This is OBS, and I have it running. This audio right here is these microphones. The one that says that funkiness is the camera up there, so that's why it's red and muted.
Okay, perfect.
The green, that being lit up, green, you can actually monitor it.
There's no horns?
And then there you could mute it if you needed to. Okay. So currently it's streaming right now, which I have it. Then we can hit record just as a backup recording through the computer. Other than that, everything else here is done.
Okay.
I started it in YouTube Studio already, went live because I had to click stream there and then go back here, click live.
So we're streaming live for the game.
Yeah, we're live. We're live. The camera's live right now. No audio.
Perfect. I had a mute.
Yeah.
Upstairs. Do I need to
You don't have to do anything up there. I mean, I have it muted here, so
Okay.
even if that picks it up, it's not going to go to YouTube.
Yep. Perfect.
And the only other thing I want to show you, in case he gets crazy, this is the scoreboard, which you can see is tiny up there. This is
Okay.
and it's goals.
Oh, you just
Add one.
And then there's minus.
Yeah, and then we just have to hit play. He'll hit it when we hit for the clock to start when that clock starts. And then just at the halftime, you don't have to worry about stoppage time today, but I did stoppage time. So you put that in and turn it on. So that's my radio. That's all it is.
You're good.
So
time is.
yeah, then after we stop it for half, we'll just reset the clock to
Can I
45.
get your mileage?
Click the second half, and then hit play again when the second half starts.
Minutes, seconds. Sorry, minutes.
Yeah, because
I
this.
was like right on the perfect minute.
097.
Yeah. So this will count up until we hit stop. Because we'll let it go until the half is over, but then we'll go back to 45.
Pause it.
Reset it to 45, and then when the second half starts,
45 and then
play again. Yep. If you do want to get saucy, and we know what the stoppage time is, you can put it there, and we hit that on, it'll drop it down. That's all it does. It just drops it down.
Okay.
It's just an indicator.
I don't know if we get too saucy, but
No, that's fine. But that's it. That's what it is. And then this
we'll figure it out.
probably after I don't know if I'll be back. So after the match, just go into with all the other stuff. Nick.
Hello.
After the match, this can go into with all the other.
Okay,
videos.
sweet.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Yep.
It's not going to work, is it?
You know how it goes. Well, we'll be up top. If you need us, holler.
So, if that crashes, can we just go straight to YouTube, or are we not know?
Probably.
Give a shit.
I mean,
I'm not going to shout
It
about it.
would be. Here's what would happen. It would be like maybe a couple minutes for me to get onto YouTube,
Yeah, okay.
go live, and we would just go live from there.
Don't worry about it.
They might lose 2 minutes.
I'm not going to shout about it.
I'm
I'm going to shout about it once we
just not
nailed
gonna
it.
say it. I'm just not gonna jinx it.
Yeah.
Should be okay. All right. Got that. We're good on that. Sweet.
Yo. No, I'm just gonna sit in the air conditioning for a minute.
Don't blame me.
Figured I got this for you, so. 212. I really hope the keeper that's here is their keeper.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what?
Hey, you have a sandwich in the cart?
Yep.
Do you want me to bring it up for you?
No, that was trash.
Okay,
No,
so
thank
go
you.
ahead and sit in the sun. Like,
God
that's what
love you.
you good. Okay.
Appreciate it, my friend.
I'll throw it away for you then.
Oh, I love you.
Is Katai an idiot?
Oh, I got to meet you.
Yes. Hi, Nick.
Jeff White. Nice to meet you.
And you, my friend. Thank you for all you're doing.
Yeah.
So why is Katai just say? Oh, he is 11. All right, that's just me being an idiot.
Good.
Will you? No, I need Owen Winger's number. If you could
I'll get
snag him.
Right. Give me 3 seconds to have
Owen.
how to pronounce Pat's surname.
What's your number?
That's a really good question.
So, he told me. But
31? 31, Pete.
31.
31.
Beautiful.
Anybody else?
Nope, I got everybody now.
Good.
Minaj, Paco.
This is not nicer here
Isn't
than
it?
out there.
you think we're amateurs?
I need to get a video camera here. I start videotaping the game crazy.
No, we've got someone on the roof ready.
Yeah,
saying
but it's hot up
we
there.
need someone to run that though.
How you do it from here?
Yeah. Albos, we got anyone doing anything special today? No Kylie, I know, but anyone singing, anyone doing any coin tosses, anything? Just a thing. But I can get you a kid mascot if you want one, or 3. Yeah, to walk them out if you want. Yeah, well, or just to walk them out, whatever you want to do. But yeah. All right, sweet. Leave it with me. Thanks, boss.
Do a pen over there. This just ran out of ink.
Right behind it.
I can't believe they're not even here yet.
Right? Well,
It's a long way to go. So is this a proper rivalry? John seemed to hint that there was stuff.
What's that?
Is this a rivalry between us and them, or at an academy level or something?
I don't know any of them.
Oh, okay.
I know that goalie that used to play for Kish.
Right.
you know Austin, right? Curtis?
Yeah, fuck him.
That's the spirit. So that's sort of leadership you want, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There's that guy.
He's the dipshit that played for us, Berber, and tried to play for Edgewater all in the same time, all in the same league.
anytime you announce him tonight, just say dipshit Austin Curtis.
Don't tell me.
No.
As trouble as it is.
The second that he checks into a game, I'm going to say, Katai, called you a bitch.
Oh, good title.
I'll call him Michael Pitavich myself.
Okay, times it destroy him. You know what it reminds me of? Is not the Alex we had that went pro, but the guy before that was here, PJ.
Kevin Kelly?
Yes. He reminds me of him.
Oh, Kevin's a much better person.
But player wise,
Oh, yeah.
similar, right?
I love Kevin.
Kevin's awesome. I love Kevin.
When we were down in Sarasota, I met up with him and his girlfriend, and we had drinks and just
That's awesome.
bullshit, catch up. It was good to see him.
Player wise,
Savannah was pretty much looking at me going, don't fucking ever ask him to play again. He's mine the rest of the existence. All right. So now we got an extra one of these for when we actually make subs.
Oh, I'm not announcing subs, just so you know.
No,
I might say
like
who's coming on, but
me,
after the
where,
ref, yeah.
yeah, where I like look around going, all right, what number is Lucas wearing?
What
Yeah.
Yusuf commit to?
What's that?
Yusuf, what did he commit?
When?
What did he commit?
He's 100% in. He's just not rostered tonight.
Oh, he's not.
No.
I like you getting displays, boys. That means if my car breaks down, I've got to live.
No, Jeff looked at me and said, would be absolutely stupid to play him. I know he's going to push for you to play him. He's going to tell you he's good.
Mm-hmm.
You owe it to his coach to sit him.
So, the same conversation I had with him, right?
I mean, the
Okay.
same conversation everybody's had with
Well,
him.
no, I would because he.
Yusuf, what was
yeah.
that? Oh,
You
I
said-
didn't realize. I didn't know if something.
he still
changed.
thinks he's
Okay, that's what I thought.
rostered.
I said, dude, it's dumb. You have 2 more years in front of you. Don't waste a year because you're out here playing. And you,
is he good though?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course he is. It's displays.
He'll eventually start for us.
Yeah.
it's
That means shit. I've seen some of the people you have started.
They've all played higher levels than all three
I
of
know.
us.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just baffled at them. Oh, now they're finally getting here.
We'll read them till where their tent is.
Yep.
All right.
Tell them to be hospitable to them. Let them know where their canopy is.
Good evening to the first 2 hardy souls in the bleachers. How you doing over there? Did you bring sunblock? Or a parasol or something? Because it's going to be a long... Yeah, you go. If not, come over here. We've got shade, I promise you. Evening, Logan. Good evening, Brien Martin. Look at the finest legs in the business. Never mess with the man with the microphone, Brien. Oh, it's sexy.
Deserve that.
Excellent.
Barely survived. Don't remind me.
Alright, so we've got a team sheet. It worked.
Oh, lovely.
You've got 3 pairs of headphones. Those are yours, obviously. Well, 4, because we've got the Bluetooth. And those should plug in there. We've also got 2 extras if you want them.
Okay.
Video. I haven't set that up yet. But...
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've got somewhere to go. That's for you. It's trash. Please about your eyes, Brian. I'm about to get topless.
There's just so much to unpack there.
That's that. Download. How's the grandkid? Or do you not want to talk yet?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Alright.
He's fantastic. We had a video last night on WhatsApp.
Mm.
He was getting ready for his nap, so he's like going, ah,
Yeah.
and he's learned how to somersault.
Of course he is.
So he's rolling, head over in the couch.
Are they falling into that trap that all new parents do of I cannot wait until he walks?
No.
Oh, very good.
We told him.
You can tell.
Well, he walks now. Yeah, he
Right.
definitely walks. And he's starting to babble and talk. He knows ball. He knows Isla. He says Aya, which is the dog.
Right.
He knows dog. Knows mama, papa. We were baba.
Oh,
When
no.
we were there. Both my wife and I were baba. So that's okay.
You
Yeah.
spoiling them rotten?
No, not really.
Well, what's the point of being a grandfather if you're
Not
not
really. Not really. I mean,
Have you bought him a Tottenham shirt at least?
He
No,
had
you're
a
not
one.
allowed to.
He had a onesie. He had a onesie when he was little, and I bought him a set of like 6 or 7 month onesies,
Right.
a whole package of 5.
They don't come
And
cheap, do they?
She kept. Well, surprisingly, they did. I caught him in the middle of a good sale.
Oh, well.
Yeah, she would send me a picture every time I had a new one break out. I had to break one out for him to wear.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But we saw him in April, in Seattle, and the whole week we were there. You know,
Yeah.
just being a little kid and all that stuff. And we went to the zoo and we did a bunch of stuff with him. On the last day, and he didn't know it was the last day. We were there just before his bedtime, and we played with him and stuff.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he comes over and goes, "Baba," and runs over and starts hugging me. And then he turns around and looks at Donna, "Baba," and he gave us like 5 or 6 hugs in a row. It's
Oh, I
like,
love it.
you know, it's great that it happened because he's comfortable with us and knows who we are now.
Mhm.
We're special people. But to do it the night before we're leaving,
Yeah.
sort of like, oh
just,
man,
yeah.
that
You just
feels like
realised
something-
that,
yeah.
you fucker.
You just go, oh. Just that momentary bit of, oh, how cute. So good. We got all this stuff. All the numbers.
I don't know the logic behind it, but everyone seems to be on board with it, so we just have to suck it. And if they do it like they did it today, then I don't really have a problem with it. I want to have a problem with it, but it works. I completely hear your point of how do we build up fan loyalty, but it is what it is. Most of the people are coming because they live here or because they're related, right? They're not coming. So either way, they know.
He's just going to be Paz.
Paz, yeah. He did tell me. Hang on, I'll give you a proper pronunciation, guys.
I've got it. It's
Well, that's from GBT, but he gave me one. So
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I've just got to find it and then. Pacific, not Paz.
right.
And then Undar
Uh-huh.
Yishimiya. Yishimiya.
Yep.
Undar Yishimiya.
Under Yushimiya.
Yeah.
You have Mashie, but I mean,
Oh,
I'm going
yeah.
to do it once at the beginning,
Yes.
and it's pause for the rest of the
Yep.
season. That's just going to be a whole lot easier for me. Oh, they put positions down in everything.
Mhm.
Let's see. Ames is position 4, so that makes him a defender. And Paz is either a defender. He must be a defender if he's in 5. Kada.
Paz is, yeah, central hub.
D. Abdullah also on the D. Cool. The new midfielder at the 6. Carl at the 7. Ladino at the 8. And then Ferguson is the true 9 as opposed to the false 9. Nuts and Zetti. All right. I've got printed off the pronunciation guide that I'll be carrying with me all season. For anybody new that wanders into the town. And then CSA. We don't have the rest of their roster.
They literally only just turned up, so I don't know when we'll get it. We'll get it.
Alright, so who's their goalkeeper?
So I've got the stream here, and it's running. I don't know. I can't tell you how late, but those two have just walked past halfway. Oh, sorry. The Callaghan family just walked past halfway. So if we score, you've got time to come and check it.
Okay. Oh, no, you've got to be kidding me.
What? 2 captains.
No, a 2-5-3, yes.
Oh, no, that's just I think that's just paperwork. The graphic that came through and
No, on their side.
oh no, they're the subs. They're our subs.
Oh, there are some. Good God. I didn't bring a backup sheet. Well, fortunately, I have plenty of room to cross that out. I'm sitting there going, didn't that Connor Waite play for us last
Yeah.
year? And the answer would be, yes, they are if you're reading the right damn score sheet, you moron. All right, well, I'm going to go grab a. I actually realized after I built this and printed it off and shut my computer down. Then what I should have done is I should have flipped this section with that section on this sheet, so I can lay them next to each other and tape them together and have the two lineups next to each other.
No one says the one you write tonight is the one that you have to keep for posterity, right?
Nope, nothing says. I changed the whole format from last year because it's like I gotta do a little bit better. Too much space was used up that was worthless. So I got a whole shit ton of information here.
You've also got the sheets of schools and colleges and whatever, if you care about that.
Well, we can certainly mention
yeah.
it. That's a good thing. I'll have to add that. That's cool. I can add that. That's a field.
Keep that with you.
What do we got for time here?
It is now 6:30.
Okay, so 30 minutes. Setting clock. All right. I'm gonna go grab myself a beverage or something.
Oh, excellent. I just put a shout out. Oh, Ram's got a rucksack, but if you see him halfway, grab it because he's bringing it to me, saving the leg.
Ram's got one.
Yep.
Sunglasses. I don't know what to off. Wore my name tag, so I think.
Can you shout out to Blaize to see if he wants a drink as well? Because I promised him one, I never got one.
Hey, Blazer.
Yo,
Want something to drink?
we got water. So
You got water?
No, yeah, appreciate it.
Okay. Good.
Mine starts with B.
I hear ya.
And R.
And a rucksack, my friend.
Oh, look at that, right on time. Thank you so much. The kids are in for captain. I'll send them your way. Same as always. Same as always. Have we got anyone doing a Jackie Shea today or not? No, it's all right. No. Well, then just send them on WhatsApp today. It's fine. I can do it. Yeah. If you like, that's just as easy. You just send them over. Is that all good? I think. Yeah. Always. Yeah. I'm not using that group chat because it's good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool. Do you remember what my youngest looks like? She's not. Well, she's coming through in a second. But she and her two friends want to be big. So. All right. Testing. Can you hear me on the bleachers? Good evening on the bleachers. How are we all doing over there? Not you two, because I've seen you two before. The rest of you. We've got some noisemakers already. Excellent. Just so you're aware, if you are of a polite disposition, to your right, there will be some reprobate children who are banging things, and people of an age who should know better. But if that's not to your liking, then I urge you to head over towards your left. If the sun is too hot, I hope you have sunscreen, or you can come over here. You are welcome onto this side where we have lovely, lovely shade and some grass banking. You can still see everything. We're kicking off at 7, obviously. I'll give you some more info nearer the time. But for now, please avail yourself of our concessions. The delightful Cindy and friends will be serving you all manner of treats and deliciousness. And we only have one rule here, and that is to have some blinking fun. Can you do that for me, please? Thank you. I shut the door. one and all. Alrighty, folks, this is some serious Midwest Premier League action. Men's home opener, as I said, we've played 2 on the road, come back with 3 points,
good.
1 defeat. All to play for in this D1 level clash.
Are we good?
You're going to have way more fun if you make as much.
It's season 8 here at the DeKalb County United as we begin season 8 here with a home game against Chicago Soccer Academy. It's a gorgeous Saturday night for football. My name is Brien Martin. I'm your live stream commentator. We'll be bringing you all the action this evening on our YouTube channel. And this is a momentous season for DeKalb County United. After the 2025 season, the team was relegated to Division II of the Midwest Premier League. And the Premier League had enough expansion that it now has 2 second division sections, Group A and Group B. We are in Group B with a whole bunch of expansion teams, teams we have never faced in any competition anywhere at any time. So these are all new teams to us, new teams to you, and we welcome you on this beautiful, beautiful, hot, but nice Saturday night. Chicago Soccer Academy, their starting lineup in goal, number 1, Andrew Davidson. Number 6, Cameron McShaw. Number 7 is Aiden Leonard. Number 10 is Caden Soltzbaugh. Number 11 is Omar Chavez. Number 12 is Nathaniel Martinez. Number 21 is Aiden Maloney. Number 23, Patrick O'Neill. Number 25, Isaac Puchala. Number 26, Ryan Pavelka. And number 28, Brock Olberg. Chicago Academy enters tonight's play. 2 wins, a draw, no losses. They've scored 10, conceded 7. They are in second place in Group B with 7 points. DeKalb County United starting lineup tonight. In goal, number 2, Rami Atia. Number 30, and on defense, number 36, Charlie Ames. Number 24, Paz Ndayi Shimeya. We'll just call him Paz. Number 12 is Ziad Kedah. And number 20, Ardit Abdullahi. In the midfield, number 37, Baylor Danu. Number 35, Joey Rodino. And number 10, Ilir Redzepi. And the forwards, number 9, Luke Knotts. Number 33, Ian Ferguson. And number 19, Jamison Carl. United have won the toss. They will kick off. They're going from right to left. Here we go. United in their new unis. They have what the English call rings as we get a ball in and knocked out a play for an immediate corner kick for United. Here in the game's opening minute, we're scoreless. United in green with black rings, green shorts, green socks, and Chicago Soccer Academy, CSA is what we'll call them for now. White t-shirt, and the cross comes in on the corner right into the waiting arms of Andrew Davidson. White shorts, blue socks and shorts with white trim. The goalkeepers tonight for United is in blue with the white stripes or rings, and Mr. Davidson for CSA is in purple. The referees are in yellow this evening. The ball here on the far side. And that's number 12, Nathaniel Martinez, coming through the midfield. Gives up, tap briefly, a little struggle for the ball, no foul on the play. Going down again, referee letting a lot of play go early. Number 37 is Baylor Danu. Here on the near side, the number 24, Paz. Paz is a defender. And he is out of Aurora, Illinois, attending Lewis University. So, local product. Rami Atia, the goalkeeper, gives it off on his right to Rodino. And a long ball looking for a teammate, and that's an overhead volley by number 19. It's Jamison Carl. Out of play on the far side, and a throw in for United. And we have a score bug this year on the YouTube channel. We like that. Like that a lot. Ball crossed in, back post, headed away by number 6. That's Cameron McShaw. That'll be the second corner kick of the game for United. Here early on, although they are actually saying no, that went off of a DeKalb County United player and out of play. So Davidson will put it back in play with a goal kick. United enter play tonight with a win and a loss. They have scored 3, conceded 4. For 3 points, they're in third place currently in Group B of the second division of the Midwest Premier League. The winning group team in each group will be promoted back to Division 1 or to Division 1. There's no further relegation after Division 2, and so United are in the second division until such time as they earn back their right to be members of the first division. It's number 12, Nathaniel Martinez, marked closely by Ardit Abdullahi. Martinez again. Go back and forth play along the far sideline. Now Chicago CSA goes in the middle, and there is Paz to head it away and out of the penalty area. CSA still have the ball. Play straight through, nothing going, and United close in on the ball. That's number 21. That's Aiden Maloney. Keeps possession after all of the action right inside the penalty area. Cross in toward the penalty area, and that is just wide of goal. Flash the header and wide of goal. Not a shot. It's going to be out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for United. It'll be Rami Atia, the goalkeeper, wearing number 2. An oddity for goalkeepers. They usually wear 1, 30, or 00. Sort of a soccer/football tradition. Long ball ahead. That's number 9. Luke Knotts tries to track it down. It's out of play off of number 6. That would be Cameron McShaw. And they're saying it was offside. And they'll bring the ball back here just about in front of the CSA bench, where McShaw puts it back in play to Davison. My mistake, Andrew. And he distributes a long ball out, headed away by Abdullahi. And United retain possession. This time it's coming across here to Paz. He has Ziad Kada here on the left wing. Paz keeps moving across the center stripe, and ball is out of play off of a Chicago player. Throw in to United, and Ilir Rezepi. Number 36 is Charlie Ames, new player this year. Dispossessed, that's Patrick O'Neill on the far side, but out of play off him, and a throw in for United. We are in the game's 6th minute. We are scoreless. United have not really threatened yet. And CSA had one header that flashed just wide of the post just a few moments ago. This is Kada. Not a Paz. Back to Atia. And back to Ames again. Baylor Deneau is lurking around the center circle. Now here on the near side to Kada. Gets around his man. Taken away, and now the ball trickles loose to United on the wing. This is Luke Knotts. He's got 2 men on. He tries to split the defense, and it's kicked out of play by CSA for a United throw-in, which will be taken deep in CSA territory by Kada, but he brings it back to Paz, who gets it all the way over to Charlie Ames, number 36 in the center circle, and then over on the far side to Abdullahi. Now back to Ames, long pass through everybody, gets it to Ian Ferguson, number 33, and on the wing now. United trying to attack. Ball taken away, and it goes out of play for a corner off of Chicago Soccer Academy. Here in the game's 8th minute. It'll be Joey Rodino taking the corner kick on the far flag. Furthest point away from our spot here in the press box, the gantry, if you will, here at the NIU Soccer Complex on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Here in DeKalb, Illinois, it's been our home since day one. seen a lot of exciting games, and nothing would be more exciting than to watch us gain promotion back to where we came from last year. United finished 5th in the 6-team first division, but the kick there just wildly missed. A couple of wild misses. And now it's Abdullahi, and headed out of play by Nathaniel Martinez on the far side. But they say we're off a United player, so it'll be a CSA throw-in on the far side. CSA is not a team to be toyed with. In their previous 2 matches, on May 26th, they were trailing River Light FC on the road 2-0 at halftime and scored 3 second-half goals to win that one 3-2. Ball is knocked away, stays in play, and CSA then put it out for a United throw-in taken by number 20, Ardit Abdullahi on the far side. And then on May 30th, when they were again on the road at RKC Third Coast, they trailed the game 3-0 at halftime, scored 3 second-half goals to take home a point, and that's how they remain undefeated this year. So this team can score and score in bunches. And most importantly, they can score after the initial 45. This is Paz playing it deep up the wing. And a foul called, first one of the game, against United. This will be, I believe it's number 6. I believe it's Cameron McShaw. Yes, Cameron McShaw. Back to his keeper. Misplays it slightly. Corralled by number 19, Jamison Carl. He crosses way across the penalty area. Nobody home. And a quick give and go to number 12. Martinez off the foot of Aiden Maloney goes out of play. And United will have a throw-in again. United have dominated possession so far in the first half. Only one real rush by CSA in the opening 10 minutes of play here. This is Danu. Over to Kada. Carl to Paz, playing way up out of his left center back position. Blocked away, out of play, and it goes out of play off each CSA. It'll be a United throw-in. This will be Kada again with the throw-in to Charlie Ames. Ames, long ball over the top, way over everybody's head. Corralled up by Andrew Davison. The United men have gone with the black and green ringed jerseys. The ladies have gone for the green and yellow ringed jerseys this year. Ladies played on Wednesday night to a 2-2 draw against Berber City FC. And they'll be in action again on June 10th against Rockford Raptors, a team they beat earlier this year 3-1. In the air, it's Luke Knotts heading it forward to Jamison Carl. Has his shirt tugged, but gets the ball through. Slides it through, but it goes a little bit behind. Number 35, that is Joey Rodino. And CSA now with a one-man gang. That's going to be Nathaniel Martinez flying down the left side, but he's tracked back and corralled by Baylor Danu. Ball out of play on the far side off of United. It'll be a throw-in for CSA. 12th minute of play here in DeKalb. We are still scoreless. We wish we could tell you these two teams have a long history. They do not. This is their first ever meeting in any venue, in any competition. We've not faced them in the State Cup. We have not been in any league with them. We've had no friendlies scheduled against these guys. They're out of St. Charles. And it's actually a free kick is what's coming here on the far side. Everybody lining up near the top of the penalty area. The ball comes in and it's headed out by United. It's going to come all the way over here to be out of play. And the throw-in will come to CSA with number 25, Isaac Puchala. And to any Chicago Soccer Academy guys, if I mispronounce your name, we don't have a pronunciation guide for you guys. We're doing the best that we can. So, if your families are watching, we're trying. Trying not to butcher the names is really what we're trying to do. Ball is out here on the near side to Omar Chavez. Chavez muscled off the ball by number 12. That is Kada, Ziad Kada, who continues to maintain possession. And he's retreating back in his own end and gets it over to the goalkeeper. That is Rami Atia, who dishes off to his right. And out of the back comes Ardent Abdullahi. Joey Rodino to Paz to Kada. Over to Baylor Deneau. Deneau with a long ball. It's going to go past everyone, and Andrew Davison will stop it with his feet and keep it in play. Toward the end of last year, United found a great deal of success playing the long ball over the top as part of their attack strategy. It seems like they're going for that again this season. It's a foul. Second one of the game against United. That was Omar Chavez going down. Chopped down a little bit.
Is there an extra string or something tied out up there?
Hang on, mate. What do you need, bud?
Is there an extra string?
I've got cable ties.
Long ball over the top. Headed up. A race between the goalkeeper and it's headed by Paz right into the hands of Atia, who misplayed the initial play. And his defense immediately closed to the back line. There were 4 across the back line behind Atia, and they headed it back up to him for the easy claim. Here's Paz in the midfield, and now a ball up the sideline. Can Jameson Carl get it? No. Not weighted properly enough by Baylor Deneau, and it goes out of play on the near side for a throw-in for CSA. It'll be Cameron McShaw once again. He must be the deep throw-in taker on the defense. Rodino ahead, headed up, and the ball is going to be out of play to United. After a little dangerous ball there, it got way up in the air, and those are hard to play. This is Paz.
Give it up for them. Give it up for our ball kids. Bang the drums, boys.
That's Kada again. To Charlie Ames. Haven't mentioned him in a few moments. Abdullahi. Weaving and coming on the near side to Kada again. And Kada. Ames with some space and some time on the right-hand side. Comes way up out of his position. Ball is tipped forward. And Davison will come back again and play it with his feet. As we are now in the game's 17th minute. 0-0 the score. No one's troubled the scoreboard yet. No one's really troubled the stat sheet either. Long ball into the midfield. It's number 23, Patrick O'Neill, on the far side. That's Ryan Pavelka, number 26. First time we've mentioned his name tonight. To Omar Chavez. A little tussle in the midfield, and here it is on the near side to McShaw. Passes along the wing to number 25, Isaac Puchala. Goes into the penalty area, still has it. Top of the penalty area, gives to a teammate. Ball is bouncing around, and United finally corral it. As it is Kada with a really long pass. He was looking for number 33, Ian Ferguson, but was well past him. As United, early season, get to know you kind of stuff. Haven't really gelled yet. And we don't really have the lineups from the first 2 games the United have played, so I'm not sure how many of these guys have played together consistently over these first 3 weeks. Ball's here on the near side. Knots pressuring. And our crack alternate statistician, Mr. Nick Miles, our public address announcer and longtime antagonist to us Tottenham fans, says that the entire lineup other than Charlie Ames started the other evening in the 2-1 win that we had against Madison Fire up in Madison. Here's Carl. Jamison Carl goes away, and they're saying it's a goal kick, and it'll be put back into play with a goal kick by Andrew Davison. So United's previous 2 games, a 3-1 loss at RKC Third Coast on May 21st, and then May 30th, 6 days ago, at Madison, we beat Madison Fire 2-1. So 1 win, 1 loss, 3 scored, 4 conceded, and 3 points puts us in 3rd place. A win tonight moves us into 2nd place. Little push in the back right there by number 36, Charlie Ames. And never, not a more obvious foul will you see from someone, and not a more what me worry kind of thing from Ames, as if to say, well, I didn't do anything wrong. Well, yeah, you did, Charlie. Watch the videotape here on YouTube. This year's jersey sponsor is Culver's. Got to go get yourself on a nice warm summer night like this right after the game. Head yourself on over to Culver's for some delicious frozen custard or a burger if you so choose, or some chicken fingers. They got great chicken fingers. That is Kada getting stripped of the ball by McShaw. And now Isaac Puchala racing up the touchline, but out of play off him, and it'll be another throw-in for United. Get yourself to Culver's. Enjoy all the things they've got on their menu. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. 20th minute of play, just about into the 21st minute of play. Here in the first half, we are scoreless. No shot on goal for either team. Ball is slightly misplayed, and now here is Jamison Carl down the right side. 1-on-1. He puts it into the middle of the penalty area, and it goes past, and Davison has to dive for it. Got a hand on it, and it's going to be saved from going out of play by Cameron McShaw, number 6. He's been all over the back line. Ball is given away to Baylor Deneau, and now Jamison Carl slips in the penalty area as he was trying to play that ball, and now it goes out of play on the far side. And another United throw-in. This time it will be done by number 20, Ardit Abdullahi. Gets it back to Charlie Ames. Ames. Little quick touch pass. Goes awry. United with the ball now. This is Kada. He's been all over the place this afternoon. And that's McShaw again. Excellent defender. That in the 20 minutes here, he's been all over the place and has stripped possession a couple times. Here's Kada crossing, and not a shot on goal, going right into the arms of Andrew Davison, who corrals safely. And again, we're in the game's 22nd minute, scoreless. Ball's out of play off United. It'll be another CSA throw-in. And we've got some substitutions now. Number 20. Interesting. Number 20 for CSA. Not listed on the score sheet. But we can rectify that. Find out who he is in a minute. Number 20 is in the game for CSA. Jamison Carl all alone. Oh, couldn't get it past. Here's Knotts, but Davison able to get back on his feet, scramble back to his right, and take the ball right off of Luke Knotts' foot before he could crank it up for a shot. the first real opportunity and the first shot on goal for United here in the game. First shot on goal by anybody in the game. And that's a takedown from behind. That's number 7, Aiden Leonard.
Would you want to click that onto that? Or not? Just throw your hands up.
Nope, I'm good.
Alright.
Trying to find the CSA roster here. It is McShaw again to Isaac Puchala. Taken away, just taken right off his foot by Kada. Ball bouncing around in the midfield, comes back to Paz here on the near side. And then to Charlie Ames. Ames. Danu gets it to Abdullah. Ames. Number 20 is Jordan Gilman for CSA. Ball is through. One on everybody. Pause. And coming out to steal the ball again off the foot of number 21, Aiden Maloney, is goalkeeper Rami Atia, who did not wait for Maloney to take a shot. He came out and took it away from him right off his foot. Similar to what Davison did a few moments ago. Now, a ball through. One-on-one. And Atia comes out of his line again and takes the ball off the foot of number 25, Isaac Puchala. That's 2 straight times he's come off his line to make the play and not wait for the player to take the shot. Luke Knotts weaving through the midfield, heading straight toward goal. He takes a shot from distance. It's off Davison's hands and parried over the goal line for a corner kick. Second shot on goal, and that was a rocket from about 35 yards away, maybe a little further. And Davison had it covered, but he had to stretch for it. And it's going to be Eilier. I want to say this right. I want to say it right. I really, really do. It is Eilier Redzepi. Eilier. Ball is in the middle, and it's headed just over the bar. Oh, my. Jamison Carl on a beautiful cross. Beautiful cross from Redzepi, and he heads it just over the bar. The second good chance we've had, but the closest we've had to getting an actual goal. Here in the 26th minute of the opening half, we are scoreless. Ball comes over to number 27, Katie Huema. Now to Puchala. United is not playing a high line, but they are playing very compact in the midfield. CSA having a hard time getting the ball through the midfield because you have plays exactly like this. There's Paz bypassing the defense. For those of you who did not grow up watching soccer and soccer tactics, there's a long ball over the top. He's going to look. He might be offside. He is not. Plays the ball back to Luke Knotts, who's going to fire from long distance across the face of goal, and he just misses the head of Ian Ferguson. So some good ideas here. As I was saying, if you're not familiar with soccer tactics, what is the purpose of the long ball? It is the fact that you get to bypass however many defenders there are between where the ball is and where the ball is going. So rather than try to weave your way through a packed central defense like CSA seems to be putting up, you bypass that by going beyond them and bypassing 4 or 5 guys who now don't have anything to do with the play, and hope to isolate your own players on the other side of that pass against a very weakened back line. So anytime you see a long ball, either over the top, that's out of play, and then say it's a throw-in to CSA. Whenever you see a long pass, whether it's over the top or it's a long ball along the ground, and the call has been changed, it's a throw-in to United. A long ball on the ground, the purpose of that is to try to bypass as many defenders between where the ball is and where the ball is going, and that's going to be out of play. Referee has decided that was a foul against number 10, Eilier Redzepi. Eilier. Here on the near side for Ziad Kara. Number 12. United players this year are wearing the word United as their nameplate on the back of the jersey, as opposed to having individual named jerseys. If you're a fan of the movie Miracle, you'll remember the Herb Brooks, as played by Kurt Russell, speech about the name on the front of the uniform is more important than the one on the back. Well, the one on the back is DeKalb County United. In looking for Davison, and it goes through, and they're trying to make a claim that it went out off of CSA, but it did not. It went out off of United. It'll be a goal kick. In the game's 29th minute of play, here in DeKalb, we are at the NIU Soccer Complex on the campus of Northern Illinois University. We're basically in the shadow of Husky Stadium, where this coming fall, the NIU Huskies will open their very first Mountain West campaign as they join a new conference. It has nothing to do with DeKalb County United, but since we're using NIU's facility, we're going to give NIU a shout out. The football team will play in the Mountain West. Most of the other sports will play in the Horizon League. There'll be one or two teams that are playing in different conferences based on the sport, but big move for the Huskies. But we are happy that they have been our host ever since the beginning of our existence back in the 2018 season. We have a timeout here on the field as the, well, not a timeout, but the player down for CSA. Can't see who that is from here. But we'll definitely have some stoppage time here in the first half.
This is one of the scheduled breaks, because it is quite hot. I don't know if you've noticed. We will also have semi-rolling subs, and frankly, I am too old and blind to be able to keep up with all those. So I apologise if you've got a special friend or family member who comes on or off, and I don't give them a shout. But rest assured, they have been noticed.
2 World Wars and 1 World Cup, England, and soon to be USA. That was for you, Nick.
Now would probably be a very good time as well for me to give a quick shout out to our sponsors one more time. Northern Rehab Physical Therapy are our lineup sponsors.
And we're just waiting for play to resume. A player was down. It's hard to tell if this was an actual hydration break, which happens when game time temperatures exceed a certain threshold as set by the league.
Being huge team players, and then last but not least, Jen's Design keeps DKC looking great online. If you're a company or you know a company that would want to get involved in this, please reach out to us. We are always more than happy to partner with anybody. It doesn't even have to be financial. We can work out things. You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
And in a game that just went final,
Thrive on community partners. So help us out if you can. We'll help you out.
a 57th minute goal by Sane gave Germany a 2-1 win over the United States this afternoon in the final tune-up match for the World Cup. That is all happening very, 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 very soon.
Folks, please don't dehydrate yourselves as well. It is warm, I'm aware of that. It's got a bit breezy, but it's still quite hot. So
Matter of fact, the United States, the team is having a World Cup watch party next Friday night at Fatty's Bar and Grill on Lincoln Highway in DeKalb. And at that watch party, we will be watching the United States opening match as they take on Paraguay. As I understand, that is how they say it in Spanish. You may know it as Paraguay. Ball on the far side. Charlie Ames. With room and time. Luke Knotts. To Red Zeppi. And then back over here to Paz. Looking through, finds Ian Ferguson, number 33. He spins. Hawked by number 27, Kitty Huema. Ball taken away as CSA comes back the other way. This is Maloney. And then to Number 23, Patrick O'Neill. As Charlie Ames gets the ball. And back to Ames again. And back to goalkeeper Rami Attia. Game's 30, third minute of play. We are scoreless. United have come close twice. 2 shots on goal, and the second time close, Ian Ferguson Jameson Carl just flashed one over the bar. Carl getting shouldered heavily. Fair charge, but that's pretty hefty fair charge. But that's how defenders play. Use that body leverage and go shoulder to shoulder and knock a guy off the ball, and that's exactly what he did. It's Gilman, number 20. Now here on the near side to Puchala. He's got McShay on his right and tries looking for him, but the pass is too narrow for McShaw. Too narrow. And it goes right to the waiting legs. Right to the waiting legs of the goalkeeper, Rami Attia.
From the DKC ladies team, and I want to give a big shout out to Juliana Hill, Amanda Steinman, great save Amanda by the way, and Izzy Struble, who are showing up tonight. Thank you ladies, your support is hugely appreciated.
Kada pops one over the top, headed up, playing a little keepy uppy here in the midfield.
I keep your kids away though, they are very disrespectful characters.
This is Puchala. Can't get through the defense. Paz gets a foot in, stops the play. And out of play off of United. It'll be a throw-in for Puchala here on the near side, right near the coach's bench. This is Patrick O'Neill. Back to Puchala here on the near side, right along the touchline. This is Maloney crossing, looking for Leonard. Doesn't find him. And the ball goes into a crowd of players. And the play goes down. That is Isaac Puchala going down. It was a delayed penalty, not penalty, but delayed foul call. I thought it was pretty obvious he was fouled right off the bat. But referee waited a second. I'd probably play advantage, I guess. But now we're going to go, and here's the mark off of the 10 yards. And do we have, or do we not? We do not. We do not have the magic spray. We were particular about the clock before the game, but no magic spray. I don't understand it. So United sets up their wall. It's a 5-man wall. Attia shading to the right hand, his right-hand side of the goal, the left-hand side being covered entirely by the wall. The kick is up, and it is straight into the back of the net. Their first shot on goal leads to a goal. Number 23, that's Patrick O'Neill.
In the 35th minute, the opening goal for CSA, scored by 23, Patrick O'Neill.
In the game's 36th minute, and CSA leads 1-0. The disadvantage, if you will, of that type of defense is if you have a player who is good at taking those kind of free kicks, he's going to score because there is nobody on that side of the goal to defend. He just needs to get it up over the wall, and it's in the back of the net. All right, number 25, Lucas Tran has come on board for United. And number 11, Katai Mukupka, or we'll just call him Katai. Number 30, Patrick Bohan. And number 27, I want to make sure I get this right because the first name is different. It is Monaj Chuan. Here's a ball looking over the top for Katai. This is Katai with the guy on his left. He's going to do it again. He goes around, and the referee says no. And there's a ball crossed through. Headed away. Back to Paz. Back to Bohan. And now Charlie Ames. 38th minute. 1-0 in favor of CSA.
We have a couple of
A
substitutions.
goal by O'Neill in the 36th minute on a free kick, and it was a beautiful free kick. But as I said, if there's a ball ahead and Davison comes way off his line and out of the penalty area to take that one home. United now have it, and here's Katai on the far side. He's going to track it down. He's got a little room to roam. He turns. He turns again. Tries to go to the middle of the park. Doesn't get it. This is Bohan. Bohan turning. Pushes off just a little bit, and out of play off of CSA. It'll be a United throw-in. Mr. Katai, if you're watching the game later on, you know, it's okay to want to go for goal, and it's okay to be aggressive. That's all fine, but you got to learn to pass. There is only one Lionel Messi, and no one on this pitch is it. So here's Katai. Let's see if he can learn from mistakes, and he bounces it right off the shin of McShaw. So even his cross doesn't do very well. That was probably the worst throw-in I've ever seen in my life. Katai, far post, got his man, but it goes right straight to Davison, but there's a shot on goal, third one by United. In the game's 40th minute, Davison puts it down, put it back in play, comes here on the near side to KD Huema, now to McShaw, who has been literally everywhere in the back line tonight. Ball given away.
Of just community soccer. Somebody down there will shout and wave at me soon, I'm sure, to say we're going down. But around about 43rd minute, send your little people down there. You know the drill. If you haven't been here before, trust me, it's okay.
Long cross ball over to Katai. Corrals it down, tries to get around his man.
It's not exclusive.
And saying that Katai pushed him down. So that will be a foul on United and a free kick for CSA. And for a change, it's not McShaw taking the throw in or the free kick. It is going to be the goalkeeper, Andrew Davison. Who, for some reason, felt the ball had to be spun just the right way. Laces up, young man. Long ball over the top. Headed back by United. CSA get a foot in. Out of play off of CSA. Katai here on the near side, but he'll give the ball back to Bohan, and again, that is a foul throw all day long. He did not even come from entirely behind his head. And if you ask any coach, they'll tell you if the ball is spinning coming out of your hands, you have not thrown it properly. You have twisted your wrist, which means you did not bring the ball over your head from directly behind your head. I'm a personal advocate of doing away with throw-ins and have kick-ins instead. Same basic rules of in-play, out-of-play, offside, not offside, but with a kick instead of a throw. Can't really have a foul kick. You have a foul throw. And Katai weaving his way through. Ball is stopped. It's rebounded away, and it's still in play, but it's over the byline, and it's going to be a goal kick, corner kick. So another shot on goal and another corner kick. That is number 4 of each. Number 26, this is Lachlan Ladd. Lachlan Ladd from Aurora, attending the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Aha. So you got to get your angles right here, Lachlan. Nice ball in at the near post and headed away for another corner kick. And Ladd will take it a second time.
Especially if you're Nicole Fisher. Hello, Nicole.
Wearing my favorite number, number 26, and a short corner. And if you've been watching these matches for the last 8 years, you know my opinion of the short corner. And Atia is way off his line here on the near side. It's Lucas Tran. Tran loops a ball looking for a runner. There is one, and it's out of play off of CSA. Another corner kick, number 6 of the game for United, I think. Nope, they're saying nada. It's a goal kick, and now here come a bunch of subs for CSA. It will be number 5, Thomas Pfeiffer, number 29, Cameron Crawford, and I believe number 22, Jimmy Romero are the listed subs tonight. They have 6 listed subs. Number 20, whom we've already identified as Jordan Gilman, is the replacement sub. Ball is now being put in play by Davison. Game's 44th minute. We're going to have some stoppage time here in the first half. We don't know how much. Hopefully the fourth official will help us out with a little hand signal. No, not that hand signal. United coming down the left-hand side, stopping. And they're putting 2 players on the outside wing, but the ball comes crossed in, and it just flashes wide. Number 27... Again, want to get this right. Monage Chuan. Monage. Just flashed the header wide as we're in the game's 45th minute. We'll have some stoppage time. Hopefully we'll know how much soon. Davison puts the ball back in play way over the center line. Gets headed further beyond and headed out of play by number 36. That is Charlie Ames. Throw in for CSA on the far side. 1-0 in favor of CSA. Running out of regulation time here in the opening half.
All right, folks, if you want
And
to
out of play to United. And the goalkeeper, Rami Atia, will make the play on the goal kick.
Yes, it is. Ram's down there with his big black hat. He will shepherd all the cats. So, little people of all ages, big people of all ages.
And we are now in second half stoppage time. Ball is ahead. This is Chuan. Bohan. That's Crawford out of play to United. No indication on first half stoppage time. Paz throwing in to Charlie Ames. Ames. Deep ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're into added time at the end of the first half. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how many. If the fourth official could raise some fingers to me, that'd be great. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Or he's not being very nice to me.
We've got 2 minutes of up to a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time, as they say. Long ball looking for somebody, and Katai was on one side and Knotts was on the other, and Davison was in between, and he fluffs the distribution to give United another shot here. Lots of feet tangled up in the midfield there. Comes away. It is McShaw again. He switched sides. He's playing on the left-hand side now after the first half being on the right-hand side. That's probably because Austin Curtis, number 5, and Jimmy Romero, number 22, are probably the right center and right fullback tandem on that side when substitutions are in. United will throw in, long, deep throw in. Bounces around. Bohan chasing it down. Ball stays in play and kicked out by CSA. So CSA has done, I don't know if they've done any scouting or they just know what we do. They've been defending the over-the-top pass all night long. There's been nothing there. So I think we'll see hopefully a tactical change at halftime. The ball goes out of play. It's a corner kick. Corner kick number 6 for United on the evening.
It's another unsponsored corner kick. So make some noise, folks. This is your last, hopefully your last chance.
This could be the last opportunity here in the first half. United all bunched in between the penalty area and the goal area, and a low, terrible kick. I'm sure that was not the intention. And that is the end of the opening 45 minutes here in DeKalb. With your score, DeKalb County United 0, Chicago Soccer Academy 1. You are watching DeKalb County United Soccer on the DeKalb County United YouTube channel. This is Brien Martin. We'll take a break, about 15 minutes. Shots on goal, 4-1 in favor of United. Corner kick, 6-0 in favor of United. But on the scoreboard, it was Patrick O'Neill's free kick from about 25 yards out, beating the keeper on the 36th minute, and that's where we stand. DeKalb County United 0, Chicago Soccer Academy 1. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for second half action, so stay tuned.
I'll take phone photos as well. Like, I'm not proud.
No, my phone's terrible.
Oh, well, we'll be the judge of that. But we've got you, we've got Nick, we've got Logan, we've got Blaize up on the roof, so we're going to have enough photos. So
That's
don't
great.
worry about it.
I'll let this charge sit.
Alrighty, folks. If you're at the concessions on the lunch table, officials are making their way back to the circle, so it's probably about time you found your way back to wherever you were sitting. If you're in the bleachers, make sure no one's stealing your seat. Noise section. Can you make some noise just to let everyone know you're still awake?
Is this on? This,
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Thank you so much. Make some, my windows are shut, so I can see you moving, but make some more noise.
Why is it?
Thank you.
And welcome back to second half action here at the NIU Soccer Complex on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Brien Martin with you on a gorgeous Saturday night for football. Our halftime score is DeKalb County United 0, Chicago Soccer Academy 1. Their goal on 36 minutes off a free kick. And when the teams are lined up and just about ready to go for second half action, Chicago Soccer Academy in white with blue shorts and socks. Going from right to left on your YouTube screen. DeKalb County United in black with green rings, so sort of a striped shirt. Going from left to right.
Which means stamping your feet, clapping your hands, shouting yourselves hoarse for as long as you can physically stand it. And making sure the person next to you is louder.
And here in the opening minutes of the second half, the players that ended the first half are still there to open the second half. So it looks like the substitutions are going to be reverse substitutions in the second half, with the starters coming back in at some point, depending on how things go here. It's number 23. That is, lost track of who number 23 is. Totally missed who number 23 is. Maybe it's 25. Doesn't matter. Ball's out of play. Actually, it's a foul, a free kick for United on the far side. It is number 11, Katai, taking the free kick. Way angled far left onto the right of goal, to the right of Andrew Davison. He's also got a teammate there, number 35. That's Joey Rodino. And Rodino will actually take, nope, he gives to Rodino on the short free kick. And CSA covers it immediately, and that was a wasted opportunity as the ball goes out of play for a DKCU throw-in. And it comes here on the near side to Charlie Ames, who's played the entire match thus far. Into number 26, that's Lachlan Ladd. And number 25, that is Lucas Tran. Waiting for a number 24 sighting. That would be, he's out there. Number 24, Jose Paco Gutierrez, a longtime player here with DeKalb County United. Paco is from Rockton, Illinois, and a byproduct of Beloit College. But he's been around with the United for many a year, and he's a fan favorite. Ball kicked around. Comes back to Charlie Ames, who's pressured and gets it here on the near side to Ardit Abdullahi, my mistake. Foul on the play. United will get a free kick. It'll be Abdullahi from, well, too far to really trouble the goalkeeper. That was Ladd, number 26. Ball through, slightly tripped up there. Not enough for the foul, and a goal kick coming for CSA. And goalkeeper Andrew Davison. Troubled a couple times in the first half. 4 shots to 1 in favor of United in the first half, and 6 corner kicks to 0 for United. They've had most of the run of play, but that one foul that led to the free kick from about 20 yards out, maybe 22 yards out, from O'Neill. And for those of you that might be able to rewind the tape Go back and watch that. The whole side of the goal that O'Neal shot at was only covered by the wall, and all he had to do was clear the wall. Ball back to Davison, who will play it under pressure. Almost gives it away, and here comes United again. Attempted back heel pass, didn't go anywhere. Ball fed through a little too far, and Davison comes out to take it off the foot of number 35, Joey Rodino. So United have had a few of those where the pass has been just a little too heavy for the attacking player to go get. This is Paz. Paz Ndayishimiya. Pacifique, I believe, is his first name. We're going to call him Paz. I'm sure he doesn't mind. And to be honest, if I had a last name that was a little difficult to pronounce, I'd prefer an announcer not butcher it every 5 seconds. Ball ahead. This is to number 21. That is Aiden Maloney. Maloney gets to the head looking for a teammate, and trying to track it down is number 20. That's Jordan Gilman, and he's not going to cover it. We have a knock at the door. It's Mr. McFeely, the postman. All right. Welcome to our neighborhood, friend.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Ball is batted away, out of play, and United will get the throw in. Comes to Paz. Comes back here to Charlie Ames. Lonesome Charlie. He and Rami Atia back there they're going to become really good friends by the time this game is over. Ball given away, but again, 2 United players converge on one ball. They cut each other off, and the ball is taken away by Chicago Soccer Academy. CSA, as we're going to call them for the rest of the night. Now here's a ball. This is Aiden Leonard. Leonard has a player in front of him, but Paz, with a jump block, takes the ball down and comes back the other way. Gets it challenged by Leonard, but he gets away from him and gets it to player on the other side of the field. That would be Kada. Looking for Katai. He tries to bring it down. Got a player on him. That is McShaw. Ball rolls out of play, and it is a goal kick for CSA. Katai tried to bring it down but couldn't control it, and that allowed McShaw to come over and make the play, and it went off Katai and out of play for the goal kick. In the game's 52nd minute, it's 1-0 in favor of CSA. Again, on that 36th minute free kick from Patrick O'Neal.
Thank you very much for sharing your story on Instagram. Get involved on social.
Ball into the midfield. That is Lucas Tran. Swerving past. Long drive. Oh, just over the bar. That was number 35, Joey Rodino, from long distance, and just couldn't get the ball to dip. And it's another goal kick for Chicago Soccer Academy, CSA. We've had 2 shots go over the bar. And just barely over, not miles over, just barely over. Andrew Davison, the keeper for CSA, directing a little traffic from his own goal area. Somewhere in the past 2 or 3 years, the law book has gotten away from me. It is now an 8-second possession rule for a goalkeeper before he can be assessed a card and or a foul for time wasting.
Did you see them change that for the World Cup?
I don't know.
They're going to have strictly 10 seconds on or off the substitutions and 10 seconds for the keeper.
Okay, Nick Miles informing me that for the World Cup, substitutes will have 10 seconds to enter and exit the field. Shot blocked away, and it's going to be a goal kick. I thought that took a touch on the way through, but the referee's assistant and the referee say no. But the World Cup rules on substitutions, 10 seconds to get on or off the field and 10-second possession time for goalkeepers. And the way I understand possession time as currently defined, it's not in their hands. It's when they are in, quote-unquote, control of the ball, meaning when you have it at your feet and everybody's sort of backed off. That's control. So it's good. It'll keep the games moving and flowing. I'd say in the next 15 years, maybe 20, FIFA will finally realize that what they need to do is stop the clock for everything and eliminate all the nonsense that goes on. Flopping will stop. Diving will stop. Flopping around on the ground like a fish out of water will stop. As long as a clock is running and it's up to some official on the sideline to track how many seconds a guy was down, that'll always be an issue. Through the midfield and looking up the right side and out of... keep playing it around, and that's headed backwards by Ladd. Nice play by Ladd to come back after he headed it up. And now tripped down is number 27. Monage Chuan.
Oh, Katai!
Katai on goal! Unbelievable against the run of play off the free kick. It finds Katai. Katai finds the back of the net. And in the 56th minute, we have a 1-1 ball game. Katai Mukuka with a goal. And that's what he's here for, ladies and gentlemen. I was critical of him earlier, but that's what he's... I mean, when he's on, he can do that. He knows how to find the back of the net. And they found the back of the net. It's 1-1. An opening goal here for United. They have opened their account. They have opened their account. It's 1-1. Katai. And my vision was slightly blocked after that free kick by the post in front of me, and I hadn't moved over. Next thing I know, Katai is all alone on the right-hand side for the goal. And United have been playing a little bit more aggressively here in the second half. That free kick, that's what you do. Ball's out of play off of CSA, and United will have a throw-in. Take the quick free kick, get it in the hands, get it at the feet of somebody who's got an open spot, and then boom, there's Katai. I can't wait to watch that goal again with his back to goal. Almost headed home, just over his head, just barely over the head of Chuan, who was looking to head it backwards. He has his back to goal, back shoulder to goal, and he was looking to head it back over his head. That would have been an absolute show-stopping Sports Center type goal. Down in the corner, it's Ladd taking it away. United, and now a foul being called in the corner. The coaching staff for United up in arms. P.J. Hamilton wondering what was going on, especially after Ladd took the ball away in the corner. So it was not an advantage play. Chicago Soccer Academy were in their own defensive end. That's, if a player goes down like that, there's usually no advantage called. You call the foul immediately. Ladd goes breaking away on goal, and here comes the referee going, oh, no, that was a foul. Katai blasts one, gets it back. United being much more aggressive in the midfield. He's bowled him over. Katai is down. And this game's getting a little chippy. It's been a tough game and a rough game. It hasn't been a dirty game, but it's starting to get a little bit on the chippy side here. Our PA announcer has been screaming, referee! It's not a chant you hear in the United States, but it is one you hear in England all the time when the referee doesn't make a call. Here's the free kick from way, way out. Long range. It's off the crossbar. Oh, my. How close United came to getting a free kick of their own. That would have been a worldie. Oh, my goodness. United putting the pressure on here in the second half. 59th minute of play, and United have been all over CSA this half. Davison was up there. He didn't touch it, but it hit top of the crossbar and went over. And CSA now with a goal kick, and Davison continues to play around the ball. Back through the midfield. United are going to kick the ball in the air. They've gotten a lot of these 50-50 header balls. Oh, and down goes, oh, and he stays on his feet. And it's here on the near side. It's Chuan crossing. Oh, I don't know if that was a cross or a shot, but it went way high. But Lachlan Ladd was just aggressive attacking that midfield ball. Nick and I were talking at halftime that one of the things that the team was very successful with here last year, especially second half, is that the midfield play was not just aggressive. It was taking balls away, creating odd man situations, a lot of 3-on-2s, 4-on-3s, and that ball is out of play. And go to United. And they weren't doing that in the first half, but apparently Coach P.J. Hamilton has turned up the in midfield heat, and this particular combination of players seems to be up to the task. Absolutely wonderful soccer so far. And, oh, that's going in. It found the runner. This is Ladd. Gets in again and takes the ball away. Very, very good. Getting his hip in around and kind of circling the hip of the defender. Getting in front of him without fouling him. And United come up the left-hand side now. Far side of the field. Katai sort of lumbering around in the midfield at the moment. Here on the near side, this is Joey Rodino, or Abdullahi. Abdullahi. Here's the chip. Header. Oh, and it goes way high. That was number 23. My sheet seems to have disappeared. We have one lineup sheet between the two of us up here. 23 was, I don't know. Who is 23? I don't see him on the sheet. 23. Exactly. 23. Don't see him. Could have been 33, Ian Ferguson, but.
No, Ferguson's not.
Okay.
Who was
23.
I think that's Lucas Tramp, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no,
Cause
Paco over there.
oh, Paco.
Paco, yeah, not 24, 23.
23. Okay, I got him as 24 on my sheet. That's why I didn't quite. So it's Paco. Jose
Welcome back.
Gutierrez. Yes, welcome back, Paco. What is this, the 6th or 7th season with the team? He officially has a DKCU inventory tag on him now. Gives it off to Ladd on the near side, right in front, almost in front of the bench. Tran to Ladd. In the middle of the park. Long ball, and that is good for a field goal, and the Bears lead at 3-0. I know I often say shoot, 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 but the shot should be relatively close to goal. A little lower than 15 feet. And there's a little mini stoppage of play for a downed CSA player as we are in the game's 63rd minute. A 1-1 score here in DeKalb on a 56th minute goal by Katai Mukuka. We just call him Katai. And after the criticism of the first half, he shone brightly here in the second half with a brilliant goal to make it 1-1.
You'll have to go through the bio because Insta is Insta, but give me 5 minutes and then check.
And we are. This is not an official hydration break unless the referees deem it to be so, because there's a player down for CSA. What's up next for your United? Well, got a lot going on. Next Thursday, next Wednesday. Wednesday? Whatever the 10th of June is. It's maybe the 11th. It's Thursday, the 11th. The 11th of June, right here, 8 p.m. at the NIU Soccer Complex. We are in the second round of the Illinois State Cup, hosting Panathinaikos of Chicago. We've faced them once before, and lost to them in tournament play. And that was a few years ago, back in, I think, 2019, 2021, something like that. So that's a state cup match. Our game on the schedule that was scheduled for June 14th against River Light FC on the road is being rescheduled as a result of that. So the next game that we will play that's not involving a cup competition or a reschedule is on June 20th, as we will host Chicago Ghost FC right here at the Corn Crib, also known as the NIU Soccer Complex, on the campus of NIU here in DeKalb. And again, we have a 1-1 game going here. On the distaff side, the ladies had a 2-2 draw against Berber City on June 3rd. And our U23 team has yet to open its season, but it will. June 10th, they will be at CKS Warda. And on June 13th, they will be home here in DeKalb against Chicago Ghost FC. Now, both those teams are their U23 squads, not their MWPL squads. Whole list of substitutions coming in. 4 men going out, 4 coming in. Number 10, that's Giuseppe. Number 19 is Jameson Carl. Number 33 is Ian Ferguson. I believe the other one is number 9, Luke Knotts. The entire forward line basically coming into play here in the final 25 minutes of time. 66th minute, we were going to have definitely some added time. There's going to be a goal kick coming from Chicago Soccer Academy here, with the score tied at 1, and United, having played some really good midfield football these past, say, 8 or 9 minutes of the game. We'll see if the substitutions and their fresh legs continue that, or whether that substitution disrupted what was becoming a pretty good cohesive attack unit there at that point. And our good friend Rom has shown up in the booth with loads and loads of goodies for everybody. And I want to take this time to mention the loads and loads of goodies are courtesy of our good friends at Papa John's, a sponsor of DeKalb County United Soccer for a long time. They keep the guys fed. They keep the volunteers fed. It's a marriage made slightly below heaven. But you gotta love a hot, fresh slice of pizza on a Saturday night. And I'll be attempting to enjoy my pizza and call a soccer match at the exact same time. This ought to be fun. Katai is still in the game. A lot of maneuvering over there. And the ball's out of play off of United, so it'll be a CSA throw-in. I almost said AC Milan. And then again, Paz makes a great defensive play. That's McShaw coming way up off the right-hand side out of the fullback spot, but it's out of play off CSA. A United throw-in coming. In the game's 68th minute, 1-1 your score. Katai tries to play it up over the head of McShaw, and does, but McShaw then plays it out of play. So United will have a throw-in. On the far side, about level with the penalty area on that side. I think this is our long throw-in specialist. Long one into the middle of the mixer, and it goes away, and CSA get it out to goalkeeper Rami Atia. Charlie Ames. And pause. And aims again. Chip the ball in behind the defense. It's Rodino. Or I'm sorry, 20 is Abdullahi. Tapped out of play for a corner kick. That is corner kick number 7 for United. And it's going to come here on the near side to my right and to the left of the Chicago Soccer Academy goal. This will be number 10, Ilir Redzepi with the corner kick. He gets it up to the back post, headed just over the bar. Another header that just clears the bar. Get one of those down.
Go on.
Get in. So Davison once again will put it in play. Way up and over everybody. But United have really dominated possession in the second half. This is Chicago, and this is their first corner kick. CSA, their first real adventure into attack territory in the second half, in the game's 71st minute. So about 26 minutes or so, 25 minutes, almost predominantly in the midfield or in the CSA end. This would be what they call against the run of play. His corner kick did not beat the first man, and that first man anyway was a United player. Katai held up just briefly. He's got a man in front of him just a little far. It's almost taken away by McShaw. Here's Jameson Carl. Couldn't corral it down. Header down. That's the header we need toward goal right there. Chasing it down. Just chasing him all over the place is number 25. That's Lucas Tran. United get the ball quickly back in play. Tran again through the midfield. He's certainly improved midfield play with his participation in today's game. 1-1 the score. 72nd minute of play here in DeKalb. We'll have some stoppage time here in the second half. We had an injury/hydration break. Here comes Charlie Ames. Ames just keeps rolling along. And there's a foul now and a yellow card coming. And that yellow card is being given to number 10. That will be Ilir Redzepi here in the 72nd minute. Cynical challenge. Wait a minute. We do have a player. We do have a player down. It looks like it's McShaw again. He's down on the far side. Referee is going to add some more time here to the second half.
So people can say who their favourite is.
Then why are you doing this?
Just to make people feel included.
So you signed up for this?
Yeah. My job.
And another
My job to
injury
make sure you guys
timeout.
have fun. You having fun, Simco?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Family.
Not even money.
Hmm. The inquisitiveness of a child. Why are you in here doing this? Because I want people to be. I want to have people have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whilst there's a lot of the play, please get on your social medias, your Facebooks and your Instagrams, and vote for your chosen player of the game. People, as ever, you have to go through the link in the bio, I'm afraid, but there is something up there for you. Get busy. You've got about 10 minutes or so to vote. The winner gets a beautiful, beautiful presentation, and me saying their name out loud, which, you know, who doesn't dream of that?
I don't. 75th minute of play. We're now back, and it looks like McShaw has now been brought to the touchline, tying up his shoe. Don't know if he's going to go back in a minute or not. A long ball, headed back almost dangerously by Charlie Ames. It was high enough and got over the crossbar, but still. That was a blind backwards header there. That leads to CSA's second corner kick of the night. Getting dark here on the prairie. Long throw in, headed out. Foul on the play. A foul on CSA, according to the assistant referee on the far side. Since it is a referee has his hand in the air, it was probably dangerous play because it's an indirect free kick awarded. And it wasn't offside. The pace is slowed here a little bit. And is he onside? He is, but the pass once again well over Ian Ferguson's head. Trying to keep it in control. Katai tries to keep it in control. And now, what have we got?
Shout out to Amanda and Jose Corona.
Got a yellow card.
Amanda, welcome. Thank you for your attendance and your fandom.
The yellow card looks like it's been issued to Ian Ferguson. He turns his back here. It is Ian Ferguson in the 76th minute.
And it warms the very cockles of our hearts to see you guys show up on a summer Saturday like this.
Second card of the game issued to United. So Redzepi and Ferguson, the forwards.
Even you guys from CSA.
And number 6, Cameron McShaw, re-enters the game after tending to his injury.
And refresher for those of you new here that around about the 80th minute, little people and noisemakers should make their way down to that same old game.
Long throw in, headed forward by Aiden Maloney, right to Rami Atiyah.
Get behind the Andes and push on through to those 3 points. So you got about 4 minutes.
Now on the near side, this is Abdullah going all the way up the line by himself. Jamison Carl has it, tips it to himself. Ball continues to run down toward the corner. Carl has it. And again, Jamison Carl down in that corner near that assistance referee. Another foul against United in that corner, leading to a CSA free kick. Katai has runners with him, going straight up the middle of the park, turns around.
Important notice to Miss Nicole Fisher.
For Jamison Carl, tracking down. Abdullah backs off. United have it again. That's Katai getting dispossessed there in the midfield. This is Isaac Puchala to Maloney. Bottled up. It's Puchala again. Racing across the middle. Ladd comes over to get him. Rodino comes over to get him. He fires from long distance. Parried away and off the bar and in. Off the goal post and in. It's Aiden Maloney. Aiden Maloney in the 79th minute. Off the rebound after the save by Atiyah. It is Aiden Maloney, number 21.
In the 79th minute, second goal of the year for CSA, Aiden Malone.
And as much as they've dominated play here in the second half,
Come on, you Annies!
another goal against the run of play, as CSA's tactic this half has been, when you get it, punt it as far downfield as you can, which is what they did. Maloney temporarily lost possession in the midfield, then got it back and got it over to a teammate who took a shot that went off the keeper, and Maloney just kept running after losing the ball or giving the ball to a teammate, and just kept running and just pocketed home the rebound. Easy peasy. 2-1 in favor of CSA. So all of United's pressure play, and twice now in this match, they've given up goals basically against the run of play. The free kick came against the run of play, as did this goal. Out of play over the end line, and it's going to be a goal kick for United. It'll be Rami Atia with the goal kick here in the game's 80th minute.
Thank you, Killed family.
United with
All right, folks, the little people are starting to make their way down to the front. So if you want to make some noise, get yourselves down.
United with 10 minutes and stoppage time remaining here in the second half to try to get the equalizer, or even the game winner possibly. Davison misplays slightly and now picks up under pressure from United.
Go crazy. Do not stop. And all the people, don't forget to vote. Vote, vote, vote. You're player of the game.
Ames, Redzepi, or Abdullahi. Keep getting the two of them confused.
You said crazy on the field, so that means we can go crazy. No, we have to stay
You
here.
have to stay.
Yeah, because
Tell me that. If you're that's what you say, you say.
This is Lucas Tran to Charlie Ames. Now to Paz. Paz, who's come up. 33 is Ian Ferguson. He turns. Looking, keeps the ball, and CSA puts it out of play. Well out of play. 82nd minute. 2-1 in favor of Chicago Soccer Academy. Abdullahi to Jamison Carl. Now down in the corner, this is Katai. Weaving. Tapping. Gets around one man in the penalty area. Slides it across the face of goal. Nobody home. Nobody home for United. Oh, and it slid right across the face of goal, and there was nobody there. It was a tap-in. Would have been a tap-in, and no. Katai with a beautiful pass. And somebody just needed to keep running on goal. That is the coach's, I don't want to say nightmare, but that is the coach's, like, worst thing to see a beautiful ball go right across the face of goal, and then Luke Knotts fires it into Kane County in the game's 83rd minute.
I can't hear you!
Still 2-1. You'll have to excuse the noise outside. United substitution. I believe Joey Rodino may be done for the night. Jamison Carl. Long ball distributed now by CSA and out of play. United with an opportunity to come back the other way. Again, still plenty of time for United to tie this contest and plenty of time to win it. Sticking a foot in. That was Baylor Deneau. Back heel fails and it goes to Katai. Katai rolls the ball ahead, but it's McShaw again. Just been everywhere. And now he's got to run up the right-hand side with nobody in his way. He gets around Paz, gets a pass into Maloney, and the ball scuppered away and stays in play, and United will bring it back the other way. But Maloney almost turned Abdullahi, who slid across and made a beautiful tackle. Katai as McShaw again stands in the way. Mr. McShaw, if you watch this game later, because you're curious, you've played a hell of a game back there on defense. Fantastic. Doing all the things a defender should do, getting in the way of passes, breaking up rushes, standing tall when a ball is coming right at you, and you played a great game there at both right back and left back. So be proud of yourself. Turning and finding Carl along the outside. He's in near the penalty area. The ball will run out of play. A corner kick for United, number 8 on the game, in the game's 86th minute of play. It's going to be number 10, Ilya Redzepi, to put the corner in on goal. Low liner toward the middle of goal. It's up, it's bouncing around. Player goes down, nothing called. Shot, rebound, and the keeper holds on. Thought there was a rebound there, and it was not. Andrew Davison hangs on. United player went down. There was considered to be no foul. We don't have the advantage of VAR. There's no review. United with the ball again, looking for Katai. Katai juggles to himself, keeps it along the far touchline, oversteps one man, and then puts the ball off. It's Jamison Carl now, taking the ball quickly, throwing it in. And they're saying it went off of United after United tried to make the throw in, and it goes the other way, and a yellow card is being given to the assistant coach on this side for United for ungentlemanly conduct, vehemently protesting the call. You don't see coaches get carded all that often. But United feel aggrieved. They've had a few fouls called against them that were, well, maybe on review, if you look at them on videotape, that maybe they were correct calls. I'm not sure. That throw-in was off of, it looked like to me, CSA, and we were ready to throw it in quickly and had Katai behind the defense, and all of a sudden it's, oh, no, it doesn't go that way. 87th minute.
And attendance time. Thank you one and all for your attendance today. Really, really appreciate it. It gives me no end of pleasure to say that there are 245 of you beautiful, beautiful DeKalb County people out there this evening. Thank you one and all for your support. We really do appreciate it.
Abdullahi to Katai. Katai swivels, does some overhead over the foot, and he does it again. Goes around, gets in the penalty area, turns again, still in the penalty area, turns again, moves along the byline, and the ball goes out of play for a corner kick, number 9 of the game for United. A very possessed Katai here in the second half. That goal hasn't fired up. This will be Ilya Redzepi. And now there's a hold up here after we've had a corner kick awarded. And it looks like Jamison Carl.
You know the drill, folks. It's going to go in if you're super loud. And we need it to go in, so get super loud!
And Jamison Carl is coming off the field for something. So we're playing shorthanded here. They're going to have to take the corner kick. Referee has made him go off the pitch.
Nosebleed.
A little nosebleed or something. Just stick that tissue right up in that nose there, Jamison, and go for it. Redzepi Low kick to the back post. Headed up. Luke Knotts will chase it down. 89th minute of play. CSA has it. Number 23. That's Patrick O'Neill. He scored the first goal on the free kick. And now Jamison Carlin, now a foul.
All right, folks. The vote
Okay.
for the player of the match, as voted by you, the fans, is over, and it gives me no end of pleasure
If-
to announce that your
If you're watching MWPL administrators, these referees delaying foul calls in the defensive third of the field. You call it right away. You don't wait and see what happens. You call it. There is no advantage when the defensive player who had the ball goes down. Just call it. You can't wait. This is not a waiting game. There's no delayed penalties here. And it's frustrating the players, it's frustrating the fans, it's frustrating everybody when these calls are delayed. If you're going to be paid to do a job, do it right. And we want to remind you that this copyrighted broadcast of DeKalb County United Soccer is brought to you by DeKalb County United. Any retransmission, rebroadcast, or any of the use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of DeKalb County United is prohibited. And the commentator on this broadcast is selected and approved as a volunteer by DeKalb County United. And there's a player that goes down, and another foul. This one's against Jamison Carl. And it looks like a dangerous play, although I would say tripping. There's Katai. More aggressive play. In the game's 90th, we're into stoppage time. We are into stoppage time. 5 additional minutes.
The referee's beautiful assistant has indicated a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. That's 5 minutes of free soccer that you haven't paid for, so you might as well enjoy it by making some noise.
A little louder, they didn't hear you in Lancashire. I did watch that little video you sent where they went to the Manchester United Museum. And I thought, I've got a bunch of English friends who say soccer, and I've got just as many more that are snobbish about it. It must be football. Katai, just lost the race for the ball as Andrew Davison comes off his line. He'll punt it as far as he can. Force United to come back upfield and weave their way through defenders again. This is Puchala. Down he goes, and a foul.
Are they still undefeated then?
Yes.
3-0?
There would be 3-0-1. 3-1-0, I should say. Got to do it right. And, of course, no one's in a hurry to take this free kick for CSA. 2-1 the score here in probably the second minute of second half stoppage time. Down in the corner, classical tactic. And Katai goes down there to go get it, and he's bowled over, and that's got to be a yellow card.
Reminder, folks, at full time, regardless of the score,
And that is a yellow card for CSA. It's number 25, Puchala.
We will all assemble down there for a post-game photo. Hopefully with smiles on our faces, but regardless, we are having fun.
And it will be Atia
on behalf of the players,
with a free kick.
fans, officials, whatever of the DeKalb County Soccer Club.
Now, Katai is all the way back here in his own defensive third.
We are back here on Wednesday and Thursday this week.
He does a long diagonal. 3 United players there. Headed down. Ball is kicked straight up in the air by Brock Olberg. The first time we've mentioned him all night long. Ball goes out of play off of United. Off of United. Apparently another throw-in that we thought we had that we don't. Yeah, Brock Olberg, his first mention all night, and he kicks the ball out of play. It went off a United player, and here we go again. United trying to make it work now. Here comes a throw in for United. They're running out of time to grab the equalizer. I don't think there will be enough time for the equalizer and the winner. Looking to the middle of the field. Trapped down. Ian Ferguson off the post. Ian Ferguson bang going off the post. Tries to slide to save the ball, but it goes out. Just right off the face of the post. It came right back at him. With enough pace that it went past him, he couldn't rebound it back. And he couldn't chase it down before it went out of play. On the near side, here's Katai. He has the game's only goal. He looks to weave. He gets around one man, gets shoved just a little bit. United have it again. That is Lucas Tran, who's played a tremendous game this evening in midfield. Ball goes way out of play. We're probably in the 4th minute of second half stoppage time. Running out of time to get the equalizer. Can they do it? If they do, it would be among the latest, if not the latest goal scored in United history. Ball comes to Luke Knotts. He loops it up and over the bar again. Who shall deliver me from this lack of strikerdom? Just over the bar. Let's see how much time we have left. Not a whole lot. Long shot right straight at Atia. 4th shot on goal of the game. Atia gets the ball up in the air. This is going to be Lucas Tran. Now, long cross-field pass. It's Katai down in the corner. He tips it up, looking to get it to himself, and out of play over the byline. And a goal kick. That may have been it. In fact, it is. The referee has blown for full time here. And your final score here tonight in DeKalb County United 1, Chicago Soccer Academy 2. Let's briefly go over the statistics. Shots on goal, United 6, CSA 4. Corner kicks 9-2 in favor of United. And on the scoreboard, it was O'Neill on a free kick on 36 minutes. And then after halftime, Katai on 56 minutes with the game tire. And then on 79 minutes, Maloney off the rebound. A great save by Rami Atia, but he was down and out. And Maloney just followed the rebound and slotted it home easily. And the final score is 2-1. And so we end another match here at home. And our next home match for Midwest Premier League action will be on June 20th when we take on Chicago Ghost FC. And then next Thursday night, June 11th, it'll be the State Cup against Panathinaikos of Chicago in round 2 of the Illinois State Cup. For all of us here at DeKalb County United, the staff, the coaches, the players, and everyone, we thank you fans for watching. And until next time, the final score here from DeKalb County United 1, Chicago Soccer Academy 2. This is Brien Martin saying so long, everybody. We'll see you again on the 20th.
How was it, boys? You have fun?
Yeah, it was pretty good.